Hi everybody, thank you for watching. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this makeup look right here. It's super dark and vampy, and I figured I would do something a little bit more dramatic for my next Valentine's Day inspired look. So I knew I wanted to do like dark cherry colors for this look, and although it's probably very dramatic for some of you, I saw a lot of people requesting a more dramatic look, so this one is for all of you guys. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then please keep watching. For today's look, I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. With a large blending brush, I'm picking up the color Golden Ochre and I'm just blending that right into my crease. Next, I'm grabbing the color Red Ochre and also a little bit of the color Love Letter with a smaller blending brush, and I'm applying that on the outer half of my eye. When you're working with darker colors, always be careful. You don't need to use a lot of product right away. You can build on it. That way you don't end up getting fallout all over your face. Also, if you guys are new to a more dramatic look, I would definitely recommend doing your eyes before your face makeup. That way, if you get any fallout, you won't ruin your face makeup that you had already done. So I'm just grabbing something with a straight edge and I am just applying that right on my outer V, and I am blending that shadow right up against that line to give it a really sharp, neat look. I always like to do this when I'm doing something more dramatic. That way I don't bring the dark shadow too far down. With eyeshadow, it's all about placement. You can make your eyes look more lifted or you can make them look a little bit more droopy. So if you are placing the shadow in the right place, it should either open up your eyes or make them look more cat-like depending on the look that you're going for. So I'm just going to keep blending that out, and then I'm going in with a smaller brush in those same two colors, and I'm applying that right on the inner third of my eye. So for this look, I wanted to keep the matte shadows on the inner third and on the outer third, and then I'm going to go in with a shimmery shadow and I'm going to apply that right in the center. So don't worry if it ends up getting all over your lid. The other shadow is pigmented enough to cover. So then you're going to go back with your blending brush and just kind of blend everything together. Then I'm grabbing this dark brown shade and I'm applying that right on the outer V just to darken it up a bit. Then with a large, clean, fluffy brush, I am just blending again. I like to go back and forth between the small and the large. That way it gives it a really nice faded look. I'm grabbing this pressed pigmented shadow by Morphe and I'm applying that right in the center. And this is going to really make the look pop. I'm starting off with a thinner line and then I'm going to slowly blend it out into the matte shades. You want to just keep it right on the center of your eye. That way it looks matte on the edges and then super shimmery in the middle. Then I'm grabbing the color Vermeer and I'm applying that right over the cranberry shimmer just to brighten it a little bit and to make it pop a little bit more. Then I'm picking up that same dark brown shade and just darkening up the outer V of my eye. For liner, I'm using the So Fine liner by Tarte. I've been using this one the past couple of weeks and I actually really like it. So I'm just going to be doing my eyeliner as I normally do. I know I'm not the best at eyeliner, but you know what? It's really hard to film yourself putting eyeliner on and staying in focus. So that's all I'm going to say. Going back in with these two shades, I am going to start lining my lower lash line. For this look, I'm doing a super dramatic lower lash line as well. So I'm going to be dragging it a little further down than I normally would. So I'm going to start with those two colors, blend them out, and then I'm going to go in with the dark brown shade and I'm going to darken it as close to my lashes as possible, and it's going to give it a really pretty faded look. So what I'm also doing is I'm going to be extending my lower lash line up to where my eyeliner is, and I'm going to drag my outer crease to match up with all of that as well. So you're going to go back to something with a straight edge to help you a little bit. Draw it out and then smudge it out with a blending brush or a pencil brush or whatever works best for you. I'm going back in with my two blending brushes to make sure that it all looks nice and blended. Then I'm going back in with my liner just to go over what the shadow had already covered. And what I like to do is I like to look straight in the mirror with like my chin up and looking down at it so I can make sure that my eyes are even, especially when I'm doing one and then I'm filming the other one. And then I'm going back in with that same highlight color. I'm highlighting under my brows and also in my tear duct. I wiped my brush before I did this, but I am just blending the inner corner. That way the highlight doesn't look like it was placed just right on top. It looks like it was blended in with the entire look. And for lashes, I'm using these ones by Ardell. I cut them in half and I'm just applying them on the outer half. I really like how that looks. I've been doing that a lot lately as well. And then for liner, I'm using this one by ColourPop. It's like a pretty cherry red color and it has a little metallic in it as well. So I figured, why not line my lashes with a red liner today? I have never done that before, and I actually really love how it came out. So for bronzer, I am using this BH matte bronzer, and I'm just bronzing up my face. Feel free to use something with a little shimmer on top of that as well. For blush today, I'm using this cream blush by Ashley Tisdale. It's from her Illuminate Cosmetics makeup line. So I'm just taking a little bit on my finger, I'm smudging it on my hand, and then I'm just gonna like dab my finger into the product and then start dabbing it on my face. When you're using a cream blush, you never wanna just go straight from the product right to your face because sometimes it could just be too much and it's gonna be a little harder to blend out. So I always like to use like a little bit at first, and then you can always add on to give it a little bit more pigment and color. To highlight my nose, I'm using the same color that I used throughout this look, and I am just applying that on the bridge of my nose, also on my lips, and of course, you guys know I cannot forget to draw my snot in with my highlighter. I know you guys love it oh so much. So today I'm gonna do the dark cherry lips. That's really what inspired this whole look. And I'm doing a technique that I had done like way before I even started on YouTube when I was freelancing. I had actually done this trick the first time at a 1920s photo shoot. Very random, but I just wanted to fill you guys in. So I'm grabbing the new Anastasia lip palette, and it's so amazing. I was so excited to try it. And I am taking the pure black color, and I am just applying this on the outer parts of my lip. So for this look, I want my lips to be ombre. I want it to fade from a dark, dark red to a lighter red. So the trick of using the black first will really help make this look a lot easier for you guys. So then I'm grabbing the bright red shade, and I'm applying that in the center part and slowly blending it into the black. So the next part is all about patience. You just have to sit there and just create the ombre, and I promise you, if you just give it a little time, it will start to look amazing. At first, it's gonna look a little weird because there is black on your lips, but again, you just slowly blend it all into each other, and it's gonna give you a beautiful faded ombre lip. So I'm just gonna keep blending back and forth, and I'm adding a little tiny bit of this like magenta color as well. So it's really all about preference, what type of red that you're going for. The beautiful thing about this new kit is you can mix all different colors together and create your own concoctions, which is so much fun. So this is the final result. I absolutely love how it came out. It's definitely super dramatic, but I think it's an amazing look for a night out, for a dinner date, if you're going out into the city, or if you're going out to a club, really whatever plans that you have. Normally for me, when I do like a dramatic eye, I'll stick with a neutral lip, or if I do like a dramatic lip, I'll stick with a neutral eye. But sometimes it's really fun to spice it up and try something different and something outside of your comfort zone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.